Joining us now is Oliya Scootercaster, a Ukrainian-born, New York-based journalist. Oliya, thank you for joining us. Tell us what it was like to be in Ukraine when this war broke out.
It was surreal when I went there on January 30th to document what's happening in the front line, to document the lives of people that are on the front line. And it was an emotional roller coaster of up and down. It felt like every few hours, the invasion is going to happen and we don't know how it's going to go. Is it going to be an all-out nuclear war? And then everything is fine again. I think by the day of the actual invasion, I was so exhausted. I didn't really know how to feel. It was kind of like, in a way, relief that we at least know what's going on. But I wasn't sure how it's going to go. We didn't know the strength of the Russian army. I didn't know if the entire city is going to be flattened.
I am sure as a journalist, part of you wanted to stay and report and bring the rest of us the truth, but you eventually made it out. Tell us about your journey out of Ukraine.
I decided to head out together with all the refugees on the first day of the invasion, at the very end of it. I saw huge traffics of people leaving, and I wanted to go with them. I wanted to experience what they were experiencing. So I took a very slow trip while stopping in different towns and documenting the lives there. And I mean, the cars are barely moving. People were very low on gas. There was a lot of cars abandoned. There were cars stranded on the side of the roads, even just outside of Kiev, which to me signified, people might have not been prepared for it. It was a lot of people stressed, people running with their kids, with their dogs. It was a hurtful moment to see.
What is something those of us in America that are following this story but not living this story, what is something that perhaps is being underreported, something that you wish we focused on more?
I wish people focused less on politics and more on people. I understand politics are important, but it's people that are dying. It's people's lives who are ruined. It's their homes, their families dying, their children. I think that's very important. The one thing I noticed is some people request certain footages. Why can't we see this? And I don't think they understand that not everything can be filmed. Ukraine is a huge country, and it's impossible to film everything, and it's extremely difficult. And while journalists have been doing amazing work there, you just can't be everywhere, and certain things can't be filmed.
Oliya, you leave us with a great point. I mean, politics is important, government is important, but war impacts people, and often it is the most innocent of people, and that is something we should never lose sight of, the casualties and consequences of war. Thank you for bringing us your insight on a Sunday night. Be safe.
Thank you.
Gun violence